Ну-ка, что там еще расскажешь?
So much has been lost. So much has changed. And yet the Reapers are still here.
Угу. Still here, still here. Ну-ка, еще раз вниз спущусь, поищу своего хомяка. Не мог же он прям бесследно пропасть. Хомяк. Твою мать. Хомяк. Хрен с тобой.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy.
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
Я слышу.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Он говорит, что типа Нормандия не так красиво, как оболочка Сузи нынешняя.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Cerberus stealthily strikes star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
Интересно, это что-нибудь скажет по поводу нашего нового гостя?
I still can't believe it. A real live Prothean.
Да, что-то скажет.
Doc must be over the moon.
You could say that.
I hear the guy's not all there. Exactly. Damn. I can't imagine. Brought forward 50,000 years. Last of your kind. That's bound to screw with your mind.
Yeah.
Well, here's hoping he can help us with the Reapers.
Ну, время покажет. Это все, что можно сказать по поводу того. А, у меня нету, да? Ну и ладно. По поводу того, поможет нам, не поможет. Что он делает?
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
Я надеюсь, это никак не повлияет. Однако.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Ну да, я тоже по этой причине шрамы не удаляю, можно сказать.
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepard. A
No.
talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing, waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
Ну, только если опять-таки же делать какие-нибудь такие же базы, как протеанины, и замораживаться.
Thank you for the data packet.
Тогда, в принципе, может быть урон от умений, либо восстановление биотическое. Наверное, урон.
The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Танские записи. Подумать только, что видел этот протеанин. Если их технология позволяет сохранить тело на 50 тысяч лет, неудивительно, что они смогли построить на Марсе такое устройство. Конечно, надо бы дать ему время прийти в себя, но богиня милосердная, когда у нас еще будет шанс узнать так много об их цивилизации? С учетом того, что, как он сказал, когда он проснулся, он уже был этим... Он уже был, ну, война уже шла вовсю. Успокойся. Успокойся.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Да ничего конкретного.
Hello again.
Ничего конкретного он бы не рассказал нам на самом деле.
Unread messages at your private terminal. Those poor colonists.
Да, сначала теперь Цербер.
For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue. Commander?
Ну да. Мне все равно непонятно, как бы он, даже если там было бы, как он говорил, там 300 человек вместе с ним, как бы он все равно начал бы рулить цивилизациями, если, ну, просто их бы все могли расстрелять и все.
How's our new visitor adjusting to the ship, Edie?
He appears not to understand the human custom of separate-sex restroom facilities. I am attempting to enlighten him. I will update you if there is positive progress.
How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message?
Very well.
Вот если там бы, ну даже если бы там, ну как он, если там сотни или даже там 2 сотни, 3 сотни тысячи, даже если их было, все равно бы, наверное, не хватило бы, чтобы как-то поработить текущие цивилизации. Извините. Так, информационные партнеры новостной сети Альянса. Официальные лица Альянса подтверждают то, что местное движение сопротивления изгнало силы Цербера с Итан Прайм. Причины нападения Цербера на колонию до сих пор остаются неясны. После постоянных стычек с объединившимися местными жителями Цербер был вынужден отступить. Альянс отправляет транспорты, которые должны эвакуировать колонистов до прибытия сил жнецов. «Мы обязаны этой победой Альянсу», — сказал в своем заявлении предводитель сопротивления Эдвард Крабб. Народ Итан Прайм всегда был готов с оружием в руках защищать свою свободу, но именно разведка Альянса дала нам возможность изгнать ублюдков из Цербера с планеты. Множество бойцов сопротивления выразило готовность вступить в ряды Альянса. А теперь Цитадель. По-бырому. Ну, не уверен, что по-бырому, но Цитадель. В Док 42 и с Брайсоном пока не буду говорить, это как дополнение все-таки. Конечно, насчет доктора еще подумаю, но не думаю, что все-таки именно сейчас рванем туда. Пускай доки Альянса.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Давай с больницы.
Yes, Commander.
Так, Тейн сидит. Этих все нормально.
We're at this little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts. It's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. Well, she's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Welcome to Serta.
Давай. Запасики. Панацелина. Так, здесь ничего. Держи.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone.
Тысячу всего вернул,
But I
конечно.
found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Без проблем. Опа. Что за катсцена?
I believe you were looking for these prototypes?
Да.
You found them? Thank you. These biotic upgrades will save a lot of Alliance lives. We'll begin production immediately. Here, for your trouble.
Сколько? Опыт? Ты чё, угораешь? Ну, вроде бы, в принципе, к деньгам вернул, что было.
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Не надо было говорить это солдатам.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah,
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties I'll have. Everything's a mess right now. What do you think of all this?
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon. Once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
If I have anything to say about it, yes.
I'm glad. You feeling better?
I'm fine.
Ну, по крайней мере, уже с лицом у нее все в порядке.
Sorry I'm so distracted, Shepard. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time.
Так это же замечательно.
Good. That's good news.
Вот именно.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard.
Да, без проблем.
It's quiet up here.
Все-таки как-никак ты, получается, в первом моем отряде Нормандии состояла, так что... Боевой соратник. Хоть там и последующее потом общение не задалось. Ну что уж поделать. Так. Ага. Еще не нашел. О, вот это уже хорошо.
Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort? I am certain this obelisk would help.
Так, тут пока больше никого нету в СБЦ. Ты до сих пор очередь занимаешь?
I'm not sure why. There was something important I had to do.
Oh, are you looking for someone, ma'am?
Maybe. I have these papers, but I'm not sure why.
Here, why don't I take care of these for you? Would that help?
Yes. Yes.
А, это заново, по-моему, начался разговор.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Давай так и сделаем, хорошо. Так, инструкторы Грисомской академии попросили Цитадель выделить помещение для обучения молодых студентов, которые спаслись от нападения на академию, но еще не готовы воевать вместе со старшими студентами. Власти Цитадели найдут помещение для студентов, инспектор одобряет. Черная вдова. Вот эти бы купить, но они капец, блядь, дорогие. Хотя, как я уже не раз говорил, вот там броня N7 и вот эти пушки N7 должны быть у меня быть бесплатно сразу в арсенале. А, не вот это вот. Все, непонятно. И так денег здесь не сказать, что прям дофига. Еще нужно тратить деньги на то, чтобы оружие качать. И на улучшение в идеале. Так, нет. Ну, этим все равно не пользуюсь. Этим тоже. Карабин. Купим. Купим. А это что интересно? Это типа... Это что-то типа... Что-то типа чего-то. Ладно. Заберем. Потом в этот пойду. В тир посмотрю. Так, значит, этих ребят я еще не нашел, пока летал.
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's off risking his life. He deserves more than that. I could record something, but I hate leaving vid messages. I always get flustered.
Maybe you need a script.
Or maybe I need to get him on a vid call so I can do it face to face.
Who knows when he'll be deployed somewhere with an open comm channel. He knew it'd be hard to communicate when he left you here.
Да. Вот такая вот жизнь у кого-то. Эти молчат, там ничего. Тут вроде бы тоже пока не с кем взаимодействовать.
Hello, Shepard.
Привет. Так, у этих ничего интересного нет. У этих тоже вроде тихо.
I've spoken with many Batarian refugees here, Shepard.
Так.
It may interest you to know that they are much more agreeable when the hegemony is no longer watching.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Интересно. Интересно.
All purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Так, у меня сейчас походу денег не хватит на улучшение оружия. Акалит. Забирай.
Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Забирай. Забирай.
Shoot smart. Shoot, no sostra.
Урон умениями. Есть смысл. Да, мне не хватит денег на улучшение. Длинный ствол. Давай сюда. Увеличить вес на 50, офигеть. Тоже вес на 50. Вот так вот сделаю. Дробовик. Сюда. Тоже неинтересно. 5000. Блэд. Просто блэд. Они так и не исправили этот баг. Что сидит помощник Цербера. Блять, чем они нахуй занимались? Они кучу чего, блять, порезали, а баги так и не поправили. Давай.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice.
Думаешь?
And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh yes.
А где у нее роба вообще? Ее тюремная.
It'd be smart to bury the threat, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Так, и что мне предлагает сделать? Интересно. На терминал спектра, что ли, что-то надо? Так, тут ничего нету, там вот тоже ничего нету. Так, следующее у нас место будет... Куда бы? В чистилище сквозануть? Нет. Для начала сюда. Так, здесь пока никого не вижу. Ладно. Тут тоже вроде бы спокойно. Отсюда капывается до батарианца. Да. А ему пофиг, он продолжает. О, все смотрят на Нормандию. Да, смотрите на нее. Смотрите, какой корабль. Замечательный. Так, у вас что? Да, в принципе, ничего такого. А, они, походу, меня не узнали, да?
Well, I followed your advice. What do you think of my new look?
You always look great, Kelly.
Oh, you. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like me, but I guess that's the point. Kelly Chambers is no more. Citadel records now show me as Felicia Hannigan of the mining vessel Typhoon.
Pleased to meet you, Felicia.
No, you can call me Kelly.
Смотри, только сам не перепутайся.
Have no place to go.
Кто ты есть на самом деле. Оп. Так, кто и почему? Так.
How many on board? 30 or 40 survivors. That's all. They said the fighting is getting worse. Well, let's find some room for them. This is going to be home for a while.
Так, у меня здесь каких-то... Ага.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Успокойтесь.
Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Все? Так, с Гарусом не поговорить.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
А я смотрю, они вообще, блядь, не парятся. Там СБЦ, вся фигня, вообще пофигу. Они даже не парятся. Все знают, кто они такие, по большей части. Ну, может, не все. Но из БЦшники точно должны были знать.
I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Да, у тебя конкретные замашки. Она ж, по-моему, фиолетовая, а не синяя.
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Araka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Araka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Araka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
No need to candy coat it, Arya.
Aw, Shepard, you think you know me so well.
I just don't see why you couldn't tell me the details yourself.
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Немножко другое он, конечно, говорил. Но не суть. Это опять там получается, что в общину надо.
You can say that again.
Да.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select one moment, please.
Мы, конечно, все это так знали.
Now arriving at
Но сделаем вид, что типа это... Вау, серьезно.
Commander Shepard.
Здравствуйте. Давно не виделись.
I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments.
А, это серьезный косяк так-то.
Stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Так, и где мне этого торговца искать? 6. Каник. Какой-то каник появился. Я вроде его не помню. Вон есть торгаш оружием. Походу.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got my
чел,
fair,
надо.
but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that,
например.
I gotta stick to my guns.
А что мне ему надо?
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. C-Sec wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple.
Редких артефактов парочку. Это получается, что сейчас я еще не разрулю ситуацию со всей этой движухой, да?
Commander, Unless you can find a new source of weapons for C-Sec, I'm putting together a town.
I'll get you your weapon.
Понятно. Если сейчас и в спектрах ничего не будет по поводу каких-то там артефактов и тому подобное. Это будет, несомненно, очень плохо. Придется реально где-то искать какие-то ему артефакты. Ёп твою. Будет что? Нет. Черт. Не-не-не. Бля. Не надо мне на стрельбище. Пока рано. Пока рано, пока рано. Давай обратно. Так, надо в бар завалиться и... в док напоследок. Там, по-моему, Миранда хотела поговорить, а в баре я не... Нет, я, наверное, в баре не буду пока разговаривать с Арией. Да и там вроде как не надо уже.
We each stand duty in our own ways.
At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again?
They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Paladin. Shit. I'm sorry.
Да... Чё смысл жаловаться, когда у других, оказывается, могут быть проблемы еще больше, чем у тебя. Угу. Но разговаривать они все равно не хотят. Вот доколупалась. Да-да-да, доколупалась, короче, она до бедных пацанов, которые пришли сюда отдыхать. Обойдешься. Ну, тут-то нифига пока интересного нет. Так, пропустил поворот, да господи. Да, походу то, что шариться по цитадели, реально придется очень часто. Просто даже, чтобы пройти там всякие диалоги послушать. В том числе и наших ребят. О!
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long.
Привет, Миранда.
We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago.
Да, все должны были слушать, не только Альянс.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people, like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet, for now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
Выкладывай.
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
Удачи такой. Разбирайся, мол, сама.
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
Если что, знаешь, к кому обращаться.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
Тут ты ошибаешься, конечно.
But I'm owed a few favors.
Ты только что общался с человеком не так давно.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Да уж постарайся. Ну, вроде все. Можно теперь лететь, общаться на заседание там на какое-то.